Good morning, I'm Darren and I'm here to teach you how to cook pork rib soup with lotus root. Okay, so here we need to first process the pork ribs. So we have to boil them first so that we can get rid of any of the dirty membranes and stuff. I personally like to cook them with cold water so that the pork ribs will not be that overcooked. So you can see here I'm putting the ingredients in the water. And we'll leave that for like a few minutes. Now you can see here, this is the lotus root. It's a bit dirty because it's fresh from the market. So now you can see here, come closer. You have to clean everything because it's full of mud. And after that, we'll slice it up. Okay, so after we've cleaned the pork ribs, now we're moving on to the lotus root. So I've skinned and cleaned the lotus root, as you can see here. And now we're going to cut it into small pieces. And a tip here, when you want to cut stuff, you can put like a towel underneath your board so that your board won't move around when you're cutting. Okay? So you want to slice like thin slices so that the root would be cooked through. Okay, so we're back. The pork ribs have been slowly cooked in the water for like a few minutes, and now we're gonna cool it and wash it clean. So here I'm gonna run it with like tap water, and I'm gonna like clean out the pork and put it aside. When you're doing this, you might want to pay like a little attention to the pork itself. Like if there's like bone shards or like dirty membrane that the butcher didn't clean off for you, and you have to pick it off because like bone shards will, you don't want to eat them, and membrane would degrade your broth quality. So you have to pay attention to them. Okay, so we're back, and now we finished the cutting of the roots, and here's our pork ribs. So the next step is to add these into the pot. You add these two, and you add some salt for seasoning. Then you turn this to a boil, and when it's boiling, you turn it down to a simmer and let it simmer for at least an hour. You can go up to like 2 to 3 hours, but you have to sometimes stir the bottom so that you prevent the things from sticking and burning. Yeah. Okay, so after 2 hours later, this is what we've got. Well, not all of it, but this is a bowl. And yeah, enjoy your pork ribs and lotus root soup.